Hey crossword fans! Today we're going to be solving the New York Times crossword for Saturday, July 19th, 2025. Alright, let's get started. One across, what R-rated photos may do. R-rated photos? I thought only movies were R-rated. Huh. That's really throwing me off. May do. Let's look at some of these downs here. Sub. Are we talking about a sandwich? Is it a hero? Masjid, leader. I've never seen this word before. Just based on the sound of it, I'm thinking maybe it's some kind of temple or church. Is it an Islamic imam, maybe? I think that's a good guess. Let's see if these letters make sense. The leaders of Thailand and Malaysia, e.g. for short. That feels like it should be prime ministers, maybe. So maybe it's not hero. Sub. Could it be swap? Like a substitute? We have two A's. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. Graduate level degree. It's not like an associate's degree, right? WM, this is looking very bad. Tearing up or breaking down? Or is it tearing up or breaking down? Like crying? I wonder if it's not swap. Trash. Could it be toss? I'm starting to think that R-rated photos might titillate, and then this would be a T? Sub. Maybe it's a temp, like a temporary worker? Man, hopefully third time's a charm here. How do you spell this? Is it two T's? Adam's family member. I want that to be cousin it. So is there two L's? Apt letters for the blanks in blank blank B blank L. Well, is it label? That doesn't seem right. Is this another L? That looks a little weird to me. Tearing up or breaking down. Emoting? That doesn't fit. Graduate level degree. Masters, right? So this is an E here. Libel? Oh, it's a lie. Large-eyed primate. I don't think it's a Lorax. I think that was a Dr. Seuss character. It's not a lemur? Before long. President whose middle name was Howard. That's gotta be Taft. Who else? Emotional. Okay, there we go. And before long. Am I still not spelling this right? Oh my goodness. Large-eyed primate. Before long. Master of. Graduate level degree. Master of Science, maybe? Does that fit? Science. And then this could be anon. That means soon. Is this two L's? Subject of click fraud. What is click fraud? It's not Lorax, right? I don't think that's a real creature, is it? What has an eye on the TV? This is a funny little tricky clue. I think they must be talking about CBS because their logo is an eye. Oh, it's a loris. Like a slow loris. Okay. Click fraud. It's got to be something with the internet, right? Internet something? Dispenser of cones. Cones. CR, maybe? This would be an N here. Suomi speaker. I've never seen this before. This is a language? Observance that ends on Holy Thursday. I think that's Lent. Sea creature with a saddle patch? What in the world? A saddle patch? What sea creature could even fit here? Maybe an orca? Maybe that's their kind of black and white coloring. Maybe that's called a saddle patch. Ingredient in some brownies. That could be weed. Stream. That's got to be flow. Madame's family member. Okay, so this is a French woman's family member. Is that frère? That's brother, I think, right? This could be a Finn. Actions that, despite being legal, resulted in hundreds of arrests in 1961. What was happening in 1961? That's too early for the Vietnam War. Despite being illegal, it seems like it's going to start with free. Internet ad. Okay. Business end? Like the business end of a sword? I do like these letters. Free. Hundreds of arrests. Dispenser of cones. Is this ice cream cones? Or are they like construction cones? What's going on here? Dispenser. Leader before the king. This is wordplay. King is capitalized. The king. Are we talking about Elvis? Maybe just something that goes before the word king? Leader? I don't know what to think about that one. Barbecued Mongolian dish whose name sounds like a disapproving canine. Does it sound like a growl? I don't know if I've heard of this. Get out of here, an equivalent phrase. Wow. Oh, we have 4 stacked grid spanners in the center here. I just noticed that. Well, we haven't been getting much help with them so far. Lead into boy or girl. That's got to be attaboy, attagirl. Sportsperson in Italian. Sportsperson? Is it a specific sport? What something scattershot is all over. I want it to be all over the place. That's too long. The way? No, that can't be right. Range of the Rockies. Is this a mountain range that's part of the Rockies? Is that the Tetons? I know that's a mountain range. Fist bumps. Those are daps or dabs? I always get these confused. I think they're dabs. What something scattershot is all over. It's all over the map. There we go. What? Unauthorized cuts of existing movies. Unauthorized. Unauthorized by whom? Like the MPAA? I don't know what they're talking about there. Dispenser of cones. Cream? Like ice cream? Creamery. Yeah, maybe like an ice cream store. Okay. Well, we have a little bit of help in the center here. I think if we have a good guess that some of these grid spanners will at least be able to confirm it. Extemporaneous. It feels like there's going to be a the in the middle here. Like off the top of my head. Canine breed named after an English river valley. It feels like it's going to be a terrier just based on this TE here. English river valley. I don't know my dog breeds well enough. Vince Carter quote turned meme regarding his return for a 22nd NBA season. Quote turned meme? Is this the word more? Maybe. I don't think I've heard of this quote. Warning to a troublemaker. Boy. We're gonna need more help on, I think, every one of these. Let's see if we can build off of this terrier here. Crispy Crinkles brand. This sounds like it might be potato chips. Is it... or Ida? Maybe it's French fries, actually. Surname shared by a Hollywood father and daughter. I really want this to be Dern, like Laura Dern. Okay. Surname shared by a Hollywood father and son. Oh god, there's so many of these. I can't see it yet. Lead into band or army. Marching band, that doesn't fit. Blank chic. Très chic. I think this is what our madame is saying. Well, we didn't get a lot more help here. Gold in Spanish. Okay, I know that one. I know that's oro. That should help on these downs. Surname. A Hollywood father and son. Is it Reiner? Is it Rob Reiner? I actually don't know his son. Leading to band or army. One-man band, one-man army. I like it. Okay, this really should help here, getting the end of all of these grid spanners. This definitely ends in moment, the moment. Spur of the moment. Okay. And then canine breed. We didn't get any more help here. Something more in me. I have more in me? No. Yeah, it would really help to know this quote. Freedom. What is this? Freedom rides. There we go. It's civil rights. Shell liquid. Gas? I guess we're talking about Shell gas stations. And then warning to a troublemaker. Don't get any ideas. Nice. Okay, that's gonna really help with the beginning of these. Went. Is it sped? Tap. This is so ambiguous. This could have so many different meanings. Oh my goodness. It could be tap dancing, I guess, or tapping a keg, or selecting someone. Yeah, I like selecting someone. It could be a point. Oh, that doesn't fit. Shoot. People for whom a great lake is named. It's got to be the Hurons, right? Okay. Get out of here. Maybe that's just shoe. And then leader before the king. Oh my god, is it Coretta Scott King, MLK's wife? That is very tricky. Wait, I want this to have 2 T's, so it should be like that, I think. There we go. That looks great. Boo dog? What? Disapproving canine? Another canine. Okay. I wonder if it's sped. Went. I got something more in me. Tap. That could be a spigot. Something water is coming out of. Maybe I got. So what is this? Went. Slid? I don't love that. Unauthorized cuts. Are these like censored cuts? I'm still not sure which way they're going. Maybe this is just like the Italian word for athlete. I got something more in me. I feel like we might have to work up from the bottom here. Blank Jayawardenepura, capital city in South Asia. I have never heard of this. That's quite a mouthful. Optimistic. Rosy, maybe? This could be like Sri, kind of like Sri Lanka. This could be Rosie. Okay. Entertainment between innings at a baseball game. There's a lot of options here. Sometimes they do little races. Sometimes they shoot t-shirts. What is this going to be? I really wish I could get this movie one. Pantheon part. Well, a pantheon is a collection of gods, right? I guess it would be a deity, yeah. Who isn't, maybe? Intermediate size? Is that a midi? Like a midi skirt? Iowa State City. I mean, this has to be Ames, Iowa. Cast in a different light. Who isn't? Cast in a different light. Are they talking literally here? Entertainment between innings. Boy, I really should know that one. I've been to a lot of baseball games. Stygian blue or reddish green. Stygian blue, I've never seen that before. Reddish green? I mean, isn't that like brown? Yeah, these are like opposite colors. Is it like impossible color? Stygian blue. So this would have to be the opposite of blue also. I guess Stygian would be orange? I think that has to be it. Cast in a different light. Maybe this is spin, like a spin doctor. So this has got to be a mascot race. It was about a race. That's funny. Something edits. Fan edits. That's why it's unauthorized. It's done by a fan. Okay, so hopefully that's going to help. I got one more in me. That would make sense. Is it Boodog? A disapproving canine. I suppose so. A theta? Is this an H? An English River Valley. Something Dale? That's a valley, right? A dale? Atleta? That sounds like an athlete. Meyer? Went? I don't think so. Oh no, we're gonna have to think about this last letter for a little while. Went. Well, let's see if we can polish off this bottom corner here. Disencumbers, that should be rids. Assist as a lifter. This is wordplay. We're not talking about a lifter in a gym. We're talking about a thief. So if you help a thief, you abet. Chowder ingredient. Okay, that's a clam. Davis, who played Thelma in Thelma and Louise. Gina Davis. Winter setting in KC. Kansas City. That should be Central Standard Time. Choose. That's opt. Okay, let's look at these long acrosses before we get them all filled in. Trans activist who founded the Sylvia Rivera Law Project. I'm not sure if I know this name. St. Matthew? Biblical tax collector? Okay, I don't think I knew that. Unexciting. That's blah. Do some tech work. It's got to be code. Is it Dean Spade? Group working on a pilot, or a group that includes a pilot. Maybe a crew? Okay, so a film crew works on a pilot for a television series, and a flight crew has a pilot in it. So this is BCC, moving to BCC, email phrase, sure. Oh no. So it's not Firedale. What else could it be? Siredale? Went. Lyredale? I don't really like slid here. I got one more in me. Don't get any ideas, spur of the moment. I think these all have to be right. So, maybe skid? Oof, no. Huh. You know what I really want it to be is sold. Because that's how much something went for, how much it sold for. But that would mean War, Dale Terrier, that seems very bad. Loire, if it's L-O, that would be French though, not English. And this would be L got one more in me, that doesn't make any sense. Went. I think the only word that makes sense here is slid. I really don't love that as an answer for went. But it's the only word that's in the past tense that I can find. So I guess let's throw an L in here and see if that'll do it for us. Yeah, confounded. I'm not surprised. Well, let's throw a bunch of guesses in here and see if there's something I missed. Ah, okay. A Saturday puzzle in 26 minutes. So it was said. That does make sense. I really wasn't thinking about vowels here. That's why I didn't see this. Airedale Terrier. I have never heard of that before. Boy, that was tough to see. Went. She said she went. Yeah, that does make sense. Boy, this was a tricky stack of grid spanners in the middle here. Spur of the moment. Airedale Terrier. Man, that was a tough one. I got one more in me. If you haven't seen that before, that one was tough to get. Don't get any ideas. I think my favorite grid spanner was actually this one down here. These impossible colors. That's a fun idea. And we got Master of Science too. 6 grid spanners on this puzzle. And we had a fun little civil rights mini theme on our long downs with Coretta Scott King and Freedom Rides. That's pretty cool too. Oh, and we didn't even look at the clue for TSA here. What was this? Case study org? A punny clue because they study your case at the airport. That's pretty cute. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed solving that grid spanning Saturday puzzle with me. And although that's going to do it for now, I got at least one more in me. So I'll see you next time.